It's Tech Lid, and we're bullish. The stampede is coming, baby. In this video, we will be talking about sundial growers. The ticker symbol, of course, SNDL. At the current time of the video, SNDL is going for 92 cents. It is down nearly 4% for the day. We're going to take a look here at this article from the Investor Place. Yesterday, a lot of people were talking about my video and how the Motley Fool isn't the best resource. Just one thing about the Motley Fool, they have many different contributors, and you will find all across their site that they have contributors who are for a stock or against the stock. This is basically how it's done in the Motley Fool because there's multiple contributors. But we're going to take a look here at an article from another place, the Investor Place. The headliner reads, "Consider Sundial stock a buy as the latest Reddit wave dissipates." Pulling back following its late May, early June meme stock rally, SNDL stock is again a worthwhile wager on pot legalization. So we're not going to look at the entire article here. We're just going to highlight certain points about it. So shares in the popular penny stock soared from around 72 cents to around $1.30 between May 24th and June 3rd. So this is definitely something to just consider and something to remember. It shot up from 72 cents to $1.30. Guess what though, SNDL since then, clearly as you can see, it has pulled back. So what happens when there's a pullback? It's time to kick up the next leg again. There is no doubt in my mind that Sundial Growers is going past $1 again, and it could see these levels of $1.30. If you are a trader or a swing trader, this is definitely something that you think about, and it's something that you always have your eye on. Going from where we are today, 92 cents, to let's say $1.20, $1.30. That's a nice chunk of profit. We'll be talking about 25 to 30% there. So for those swing traders that do trade that way, that's a good out for you. That's a good buy. But anyway, let's just keep going with the article here. As I said, we're not going to read the entire article. SNDL stock and the latest on US legalization. The most recent meme stock rally is now over. Investors can't count on it to move the needle anymore for SNDL stock. Barring yet another wave, future upwards movement now hinges entirely on the US legalization catalyst. So what's the latest on that on the state level? The legalization wave continues, but as you likely know, this doesn't help Canada-based pot purveyors like Sundial Growers to enter the lucrative American market. This company needs a full rollback of federal level restrictions. Okay, so basically this is just talking about legalization and what's going to happen. Marijuana is not legalized in the 50 states in the United States. However, it is legalized in quite a few states already, and they are moving towards that. They are moving towards having mostly every state legalized in terms of marijuana. And if every state cannot be legalized, at least you know they're trying to get most of them. Once again, here we talk about what's going on with the current state of affairs. But legalization prospects remain hazy. A play on words there, hazy. President Biden continues to stop short of supporting legalization, just decriminalization. This will likely continue to extend the legalization timeline even as support becomes more bipartisan. Yet recent statements from Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas could further signal that reform happens sooner rather than later. So it's looking like good news on that front. It's not something that's going to take forever, and it'll happen sooner than it will later. So this is definitely something that you got to keep your eye out on. This is why it's so important when different I guess, political parties are on, because there's different types of investments that could hit. And right now, with the Biden administration, we're looking at Sndl as one of those stocks that could be of benefit, depending on what happens with laws, of course. Just a quick disclaimer before we continue the video. I am not a financial advisor. Always make sure to do your own due diligence and research when you invest in any type of market. When you do the homework and you do the research, you will come out winning. Bank on it. So right here, let's just continue with the bottom line. Consider Sundial a buy at today's prices. Buying this stock as a legalization gamble alone may be an affront to the principles of fundamental analysis, but given the dynamics in play, the rationale makes sense. Just don't go hog wild, as things could still go in the wrong direction. In short, what's the best move? Sndl stock still has a downside risk, but considering its to the moon potential, once it clears US pot legalization is coming, consider it a buy following the recent pullback. So most definitely, they do talk about Sndl stock being a big downside risk, right? But let's think about it. What stock isn't a risk? What cryptocurrency isn't a risk? They're all a risk. But what I like about the videos that I make and the articles that I get, it doesn't just tell you, oh, hold it forever. Diamond hands this, diamond hands that. Yes, diamond hands if you believe in the company, absolutely. But what I'm saying is these articles get you to see things from more than one perspective. It's not just diamond hands forever when you're losing out on opportunities to make profit. Sndl, I have always said and I preach it, Sndl under $1, it's a steal. Anytime you see it under $1, like today, we're at 92 cents. If you got $100, you buy it. You don't got $100, throw in $20. If Sndl goes to 82 cents, you got those $20, $50, you buy it. It's gonna swing back up to 95 cents to $1 plus $1. It just takes time. You can't expect to get your winnings all in one day. Now this is a little thing here from Yahoo Finance, and we're looking at the holders of Sundial Growers Company. These are the major holders. This is a breakdown. 0.62% of shares are held by all insider. 4.91% of shares are held by institutions. 4.95 are a percentage of float held by institutions. And 149 is the number of institutions that are holding shares. Now these are the top institutional holders. Look at that, Morgan Stanley is here with 11 million shares. The reported date for this is March 30th, 2021. So Morgan Stanley could possibly have more shares now that we are in July already. Jane Street Group, LLC, another institution. Mirae Asset Global Investments, another institution that has 9 million shares. Basically, these institutions are invested. They're not in it to lose, let me tell you. So sooner or later, these stocks are going to pop. Whether it happens now or in a few months, that's a different story. But I think this is more of a long-term hold and something for swing traders that they could take advantage of. Definitely take advantage if you're a swing trader, because it gives you ample time to accumulate, rack up, and then you sell it again, rinse and repeat. Not financial advice, of course, as I said before. Here's a summary. I'm just going to take a look here and highlight the performance outlook. Short term, Sndl, 2 to 6 weeks, they like it. It's a green. It's a go. Midterm, 6 weeks to 9 months, it's right there, kind of doing the same thing on par. So Perhaps this time gives you that up and down, those waves. And then look at long term right here. 9 months plus. They like the stock. It's a green arrow. It's a go. So definitely something to consider about sundial growers. You have the institutions. You have the long term holds. Look at the chart events right here. It's actually a bullish pattern being detected. Something that you can't always say is the case for sundial growers as it pulls back a lot. So definitely there is at least good news coming out for sundial growers because you have more people considering the buy. Anytime you have people considering the buy, that's a big win because once again, people that you think forgot about sundial growers, they really didn't. They just thought that they would take the time and get in at the right time because it's the right time to buy Sndl when it's under $1. You don't want to buy Sndl when it's at $3, $4, unless you see that potential to go up higher. And depending on what happens with fundamentals or any new news, anything can happen, that is for sure. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up so we can move the YouTube algorithm. If you didn't like the video, keep it real, give it a thumbs down. Make sure to comment down below in the comment section anything you feel about Sndl or this video. Make sure you hit that bell and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date and notified. Until the next time, peace and love to the Tech Lid Legion.